question that gets asked for every game I play now. The answer is, of course, yes. It may look different, have an entirely different name, have none of the similar gameplay mechanics, but yes, it is Darkest Dungeon. It's also Civilization 5, Battle Brothers, and Civilization 6 simultaneously. Alright, I can never get over the dot, so I'll just dot him again. Alright, hypothermia, morale damage, or frozen arm. Frozen arm. This guy's pretty immune to, or pretty resistant to ice, but we have him debuffed on elemental and debuffed on ice, so he's actually taking okay damage. Rip that unit. Let's hope you weren't important to my overall game plan. I definitely want to slow them down. Should have looked to see if the AoE killed him. It might have. No, don't kill him in one shot. Boo. We dead as well here. It's unfortunate. Okay. We don't have any health points left here is a big problem. They are slowed for a round. Maybe we go first. Can kill the front line or absorb. We have to kill the front line, right? I mean, I guess it was close. I mean, I feel like we never didn't have it. This thing has a lot of HP. I like this glove. It's actually useful for what we're doing. But I think I'm taking the big tubby guy. Tubby's got some HP. We just got a wind elemental active, it said. No, we were hovering there. Never mind. Yeah.
Good work. We
made it to round 2. Choose one of these perks. Applies elemental weakness to heroes when they enter spell rooms. Nice. Damage dealt by master spell increased by 25%. Meh. Applies 3 poison to heroes whenever they enter spell rooms. All these are good for us. We're not currently poison dotting anything really, but we could do. It's definitely between those two. Kind of just like poison dot. Although those rogues go up to like 100% immunity. I don't know. All of our damage is elemental based right now, except for our physical. Let's take elemental weakness. It's pretty much a toss-up, honestly, from my perspective. We have a little bit of gold. We're coming up to training again. Good. We have adventurers or veterans right now. Who's available? Our new guy. Can you guys tell me how you see the rarity of a unit? I've been told this is a rare mob, but I don't know how to know that. I don't know what the star over his head means either. Does it mean he's max level already? Or it says level 1, so presumably he's not max level. Star means he's rare? Okay. That's what I was wondering. Where our hero's at 0 health right now. So we need to win this fight with minions. And all my minions need to heal. So that's bad. We do have tree ants, so that's useful. Should have sold them for 0 just to get them out of my inventory. Alright. We're going to have to bring some people in here. I think we're going to have to assume that our ice team wins. and we dot the living bejesus out of them. We got Douglas the tree ant in here. It's fine. Fire elemental's at full too. Like that, I guess. Okay. Is there like a final round of this game? I don't know. I haven't played enough to know that. I assume somewhere. Okay. Veterans or adventurers? We are in pretty dire shape resource-wise. Do we just do a regular round and call it a day? Probably. If I do that, can I heal somebody else? Maybe? Alright, let's do adventurers and heal one more round. Maybe not you, though. Maybe you. Or you. You're pretty bad and you die all the fucking time. Do I really want to heal you? No. I don't. Oh, it's my level 1 one. It's not even my level 5 one. Get fucked. I want these two on the same interaction sequence. I don't know that it matters. Okay. All right. They walk into my dungeon. They are doing back nature damage, front fire damage, and front air damage at quite high rates. I mean, we start with the Cursed Prism, right? Front air and fire. How are you versus air? Decently tanky versus air and decently tanky versus fire. They shuffle me? They do not. I heal a lot. They're doing back nature. How are they? They're fairly immune to fire. How are they versus poison? Poison will jump just to the front two. This one's basically immune to poison. The fire jumps everywhere. But they're pretty resistant to fire. We only attack the center target with this unit. It's pretty rare to be able to attack that. Incineration jumps once to another hero if the target's fire resistance is negative. Do I have any way to debuff fire resistance? We are debuffing that one, I guess. So if we get 2 attacks off with this, we can get more fire. Alright. Oh, they have Prism already too. Yeah, good call. Front air, front fire. I don't seem to be able to scale past this first year, though. Like, my units don't seem to do that. I need better synergies, clearly. Yeah, we're tanking with trees. So Spark will never do anything for us, right? Because we don't have level 2s. We don't have level 2 burns. They're going to heal percent based every turn, too. But we're doing damage to the middle and this unit doesn't attack. Does it matter at all? I guess I'm just going to dot them. I really don't think it matters, so. Yeah, we're not going to get 2 attacks off here. Isn't it supposed to spread if you had negative? It does have negative. Incineration jumps once to another hero if the target's fire resistance is negative. So this ability is not called Incineration then? Because it didn't fucking jump and that target definitely negative fire resist. Oh, that's my elemental though. Maybe this person didn't have negative fire. No, they have negative fire too. The attack made it negative. Let me see. Crypt team. Oh, alive? No way. Thank you, ICRCHR, for the 67 months. The most months known to anybody. AoE fire burn. Damage to the front. They're gonna heal 2 people, right? Don't think it matters whatsoever here. Any chance you're not killing my front line? Any chance you're not killing my front line? No. Dude, his head fell off. Poor guy. Alright. Pretty unexciting first round. They seem to have healed almost to full from that. Had a lot of extra actions too. We just didn't do anything to them with the actions. Alright, we have a spell room coming up. Spell rooms debuffs their resistance. Does it matter? I think this is frost damage. Is this the resistance debuff? I guess it might be. I think that's enough spells for you. Alright, Ice Block or Freezing Breath. They are slow enough that it does matter. We won't go ahead of this, and this will kill the front line. So we're only getting 1 attack here. But we'll get another attack here we might not otherwise. Bad. We get another round? No. Alright. We get another spell round. Is it going to be enough to get us there? Because our character's at like 1 health, right? So I can Flamboyant Lightning, which does not kill, but maybe sets us up to kill. Or I can Elemental Weakness for... They're already pretty Elemental Weakness. Yeah. I bet you they go ahead of me and just kill me though, right? No. How much damage does that thing do? 105. What's our health pool at? 26. This presents a bit of a problem, chat. A bit of a problem. All right, first fight. We've died like here like 6 times, not 6 times, 3 times, I guess. All of our runs seem to make it there, and we always seem to lose right there too. Some more points to assign. Do we want to go back to Slaveholder? What is this supposed to be, by the way? The quality of their monsters? The number of them? I much prefer the Enchantress. Should have more points to assign. So we took 2 tree ants as starting monsters, which was entirely garbage. I felt like the poison spamming strategy has been the best for us. I don't really want to level up Flamboyant, whatever it is. Stacks of nature weakness applied by magical brambles increased by 1/2. These seems like the next thing I'd level. I tried to get frost synergies going that playthrough and it just didn't work. Damage dealt by monsters, damage dealt by monsters, damage dealt by our spells. Ability that I don't ever use gets a level up. Yeah. All right. Adventurers. Turn on the Twitch option. No thanks. Got tons of dudes. How different is it? We have the ice elemental this time. So chat, do we know if we do additional damage by consuming the stacks of frostbite? Reset to get rid of the tree ants. Do I get my points back? I don't know what happens if I reset. Let's try that real quick. So let's go to main menu. If I start a new run, what happens? Unlocked. Not even unlocked. So we're definitely not keeping points. It's not going to be any points to assign, right? Okay. Twitch integration for monster names is pretty neat. Would be kind of neat. What else does it do? Do we have to look at it? I haven't messed with that. It's a button that says reset on this team. Where's the reset button? Just give up in the run you're starting. Resetting returns all points. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. What a great ability. Okay. So we tried tree ants and hated them. I have never seen a reason to turn my creatures into whatever the fuck I'm supposed to turn them into, since it always seems worse than my other options. Does not seem very useful. Increasing spell damage is nice. And what does this do? Damage dealt by monsters by heroes affected with poison. So I mean the dot strategy would seem so strong for us. Frozen Rose applies frostbite. Frozen Rose are a hero's attack ability. So that seems useful. All of these seem okay, but I have to go all the way through that tree. We only get 11. I don't really want to level things I don't care about. Do we just level the like short-term benefits here? Don't worry about. If I can reset this every single time, there's no point in building towards a tree. 2-turn elemental debuff was a trap. No, it's okay. Transforming creatures that already went, let them go again. Interesting. We could try that enchantment thing, but it just seems so bad, man. Alright, magical brambles I use all the time. 6 left. You go pure spells here. Alright, let's do it. No. Again, I feel like I'm unlocking things that don't matter. Let's just take the value. Alright, so now magical brambles, damage increase. Magical brambles, extra nature weakness stats. Magical brambles and other monster effects, 30% chance to additional dot. Got 3 points left. Damage dealt by monsters by heroes affected by frostbite increased by 20%. Seems pretty shit. Frozen Rose applying frostbite is okay. It's a very small damage increase to our hero. Flamboyant lightning applies a burn. All these seem shit. We do have a unit that we do have a frost unit, so maybe we go there. Okay. Damage dealt by monsters to heroes affected by frostbite increased by 20%. Okay. Which game would you compare this to? I don't know. It's kind of a different style of game than I've normally played, honestly. Maybe I heard the suggestion of an auto battler the other day, which I was like, I don't think so, but kind of on respect maybe. You plan a little bit and then the shit happens, right? There's a little bit of interaction in terms of decision making there, but I'm not really sure yet. It's kind of like Slay the Spire maybe. It's a little bit of, it's almost like a card builder. It's almost like a deck builder. You're building up your repertoire of things while trying to build synergies with a series of semi-random options, right? So. A little bit kind of like a collectible card game. A deck builder, rather. Alright, so we're going to adventures. Who do we want for this? Oh, we didn't start with... Oh, dude, I just made a decision based on information that's not there. We did not start with an ice elemental. Alright, I want to focus on getting good resists. So we do additional damage to units affected by frostbite. All monsters do. So applying frostbite with like this unit lets us do stuff. Can we make this unit? This unit's pretty fast. So we want to do front damage. Can we build front damage there? Pretty vulnerable to fire right now. That does front damage? Does. Get wrecked by fire there right now. Back damage, front damage. Like this, I guess? Okay. Let's try that. Alright. First fight, day 1. Where are we going? We've got a guy who does front air damage, a guy who does front nature damage, and a guy who does area ice damage. Front air and nature. See what I mean about this guy being useful all the fucking time? Do we survive it? Does 25 plus... Oh no, we're not 50% nature resistant. We are 30% nature resistant. So deals vicinity of like 17. Or rather remove 17. Doing like 33. 33 and half that for 22. We're still alive. That's fine. We're going to focus this thing, but one guy gets healed. So if we don't kill it, we don't get any value, which kind of sucks. The buff does jump to all 3, so very valuable running the succubus. They do back damage at all? No. Alright, let's run this. Okay. It's not 35. This thing starts with 50 damage, bro. Alright. Fairly natured, vulnerable, very fire vulnerable. Okay. Very fire vulnerable. Doing air and nature to the front. Don't have anyone who's air and nature resistant. Rogue's damage is higher, so nature damage to the front is more valuable. All right. Dots for days. The dot strategy was really, really strong when we played it last time, so we'll see if this does again. Ah, nice Rattly. Glad to hear. Oh, his AoE killing that was not very good for us. Actually very bad for us. Alright, we'll apply dots. They're gonna get a big heal here, which sucks. We have upgraded brambles. Seem better to level as many monsters you can or focus on maybe one or two and have them carry. Definitely you're not carrying with a creature, with an individual creature. I'm not sure if it makes sense to focus on more or not. We're still playing with that. The rogue's already gone. We do have an AoE there as well. So presumably the rogue dies before it goes again. I think this is infection. Dead to the dot anyways, it looks like. Alright. We just killed the one in the back. Hasn't gone yet. Seems good. Not me, Atham. My wife's birthday today, but thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
I'll pass it on. Get a skeleton archer whose abilities are resistant to air and nature. It's a nice combo. Or take a poison dart trap, which is not AoE. I don't really like poison dart trap. Or take 89 gold. Let's grab the archer. I don't know. We have other ways to apply nature dots already. It's just a resistance profile. It's kind of nice. I think I might take it for the resistance profile. All right, engineer, trainer, or event. My general rule of thumb is upgrading traps early is super valuable. But it also wouldn't be too bad to get some upgrades going. Get an upgraded, that's engineer. Let's take a trainer. I don't know, man. We need cash too. We can overdo it with nature damage if we have everyone doing it, but I just think that it's just been too valuable not to. Alright, looking for event. We need cash. Yeah, we'll give him the Dark Mages for 350 gold. Fucking sold. 375 is not enough to upgrade 2. It's enough to upgrade 1 though. Fire or poison? Fire. I suppose you've randomly gone down to 150 cost? No. Okay. Alright, adventures into a trainer afterwards. Sure. to spread this out. I don't think it matters which of these. We have 2 succubuses, so presumably getting the succubus wounded is better than getting the elemental. Remember the fire elemental is very difficult with 5 morale to get wounded repeatedly. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Skull on the archer means he's undead. It means he's a skeleton. Alright, so they are dodge first trap, and then removes dots and makes them into buffs, which kind of sucks for us both. This guy's more resistant, more damaged by fire. Do they heal at all? They don't. I guess hypothetically we get slightly better value if this person dodges nature, but it's really minimal. I'd rather just kill the rogue. The rogue does a lot of damage. Okay. Want to get AoEs here. Alright, they're doing nature and air to the front. It's nice resistance. I'm not sure it's good enough to get more in one round, but we don't necessarily have to get more in one round. And then what? Physical to the back. They don't shuffle me, right? No. Let's look at this. So do I survive more than one round here? Rogue goes first. Hits us for 50, reduced by 30%. So again, about 17 reduction from that. So we're doing about 33. Then this thing goes after us. We get 1 round off there. This guy gets poisoned, unfortunately. This is, I think, as good as we can set up for, though. Okay. Same deal. I'd like the rogue to be dead by now. Oh, is a joke on the 12-month? Oh, I see. It wasn't even related to that. Ah, no problem, man. Happy birthday. 1 year subbing. Much appreciated. Call me slow. It's fine. Occasionally we're a bit slow. What are we doing with this stuff? Again, physical in the back. Do have some physical resist. Nature in the front. Air in the front. Not a good resistance profile for us. Okay. I think we can come through this just fine, though. Did they kill me before acting at the end of all that? How? I don't know how the fuck they just killed me without before I got an action off there. Thought we worked through that. No, we did the resistance math. Rogue opener doesn't hit that unit. The rogue opener hit this unit. So it's not that either. Archer poisoned me. Does Archer have a poison? Not quite sure how I died there. Oh, the rogue applies poison with his hit. Ah, didn't account for that. Alright. A ghost. A harpy. Or gold. Gold it is. All right, definitely want to hit the trainer this week, and I like plunder more than I like merchant or event, so we're gonna run for trainer first. I don't think we have enough money for double trainer, unfortunately. Oh, trainer means everyone needs to be over here, right? Okay. All right, I want to upgrade the skeleton archer. HP seems really valuable in them with a really nice resist profile. And I kind of would like to, so what is that resistance? Can't see him right now. All right, chat. I'm going to take a second too. My wife has made pancakes for her birthday.
Chocolate chip pancakes.
Chocolate chip pancakes, which I'm going to have one of those in a minute, which looks very, very good. So this resistance profile is the same, right? Show us? I don't think there's a lot to show. It just looks like a pancake, dude. How exciting is looking at the pancake? HP on the succubuses tend to be pretty good too. Gains 10 power and 5 resistances per hero affected by frostbite. Do we have a way to AoE frostbite them? We don't, right? I keep meaning to upgrade this. I think I'm going to upgrade this. This was good the last couple times. Let's see what it does. Alright. I'm eating pancakes in like 1 second here. We have nothing to alchemize, so this is fine. We want to buy a mortar for 75 gold that we don't have. We want to plunder. Gold. Yes. One dude wounded. Got 304 gold though. That's a lot. Collectors here. Pay them in blood. Actually, we're unwounded yet. Let's just accept. Okay. And then we're going to fight veterans. Thanks, guys. I'll pass on the kind words. All right. Who needs healing? You need healing. We want to spread out the resistant ones. You kind of need healing. We might get away with surviving the second round without taking losses, possibly. Getting fire going seems good. Guess like that. Okay. All right, veterans, confirm. Pancake time. I'll be back in just a second, chat. Holy crap, are those pancakes good, chat? Haven't had pancakes in ages, and we have a little bit of like real maple syrup left, so it's very good. It's very good. All right. What are we doing here? I was just thinking the other night, like it's I could think of worse people to be quarantined with. Turns out I like my wife. And I don't hate the fact that she likes cooking either. They were delicious chocolate chip pancakes. Alright. What do we get going here? Stunning us, morale, dodge the effect of the first trap. Nature resist. This is like the same fight.
You have returned.
Fire dot him, it's fine. Thank you, Carcisia, for the 36 months. I was very pleased with those pancakes. They were very tasty. I wasn't planning on having any, but she baited me instead of making. I normally don't eat breakfast, so I was just gonna skip them for breakfast, but she made them at lunchtime. He cooks, but no pancakes. Gotta tell him to step up his game. All right, what are they doing to us? They're doing frontal air damage, back air damage, and back physical. All right, we have 75 health. We reduce this by half. Huh. So this guy, we're gonna have 3 rounds versus this thing up front, right? Because he's doing 32 and a half, 33 we'll call it. So we get 3 rounds there. Back's gonna get fucking vaporized, but we go first? We don't. They both go first. Do we want to go first there? Did he give you a look? Oh no. Oh man. What's stopping me? Okay. Let's see. How much damage are we taking in the back? 50 fire, 50 air there. 10% of that's 5, reducing it by, so doing 40. And this thing hits us for 40 reduced. We actually survive around there too. We're actually good. There's no berserks. It's okay. Alright. Try our synergies. They're probably all dead at this point, or at least pretty wounded. So it's back physical and air. Seems very strong versus back physical and air. And front air. Do we give a shit about this? It applies frostbite to the front. When we go ahead of them, that's actually good. It's a damage buff for us. But slowing them down at late stages, 2080. Actually does matter. Alright, fine. Okay.
I'm waiting for you.
Hey, Dolphin. How's it going, man? Alright, what are we doing to these guys? Get in the car, we're going shopping. No, I don't think we'll be going shopping today. Also affects heroes slower than the wind elemental. This unit's 35. Everything's... No, not everything. It affects these two. So I can do 38 twice. They're fairly resistant to air. Or I can just shit on this thing. Let's just shit on that thing. Have you played this game yet, Dolphin? It's fairly entertaining. We want to magma ball this thing or inferno this thing. Stunned. Boo. Sucks a lot. Stun is cheap. Stunned again. Yes, tell me about 50%. was bad. Instead of getting 2 attacks off their elemental, we got 1. 'Cause we were stun locked. Our fat frog does a lot of damage though. Still 3 of them up here though is unpleasant. Toxic volley seems like it does a fair amount of work. Poison arrow only hits the one in the back, so that's no good to us. Does he die from that? Let's find out. Freezing breath, pretty nice here. Ice block is back. So he is taking quite a bit. Taking 20 damage and dying. Freezing breath, this means no attack. It doesn't matter. They die here when they don't kill anything, so. Oh, I guess it could convert the poison. That would be really annoying. And now I don't get my second attack. Only I could plan more than 1 step in advance. Nope! We're not doing it. 1 step's all we're planning for. Miraculous Pill could let us bring monsters into all the way down to fighting. Gold increase is one I really like. Yeah, we're taking Magic Purse. Alright. Trainer available with 700 gold seems nice. What's next though? We've got Engineer or Course. And then Workout or Merchant or Event. Let's go Trainer here. Okay. We want to upgrade our skeleton again. Applies an additional stack of poison. It's kind of exactly what I want him to do. Goes faster too. What else do we have? Can spread dots if they're burning. We have a burning trap. This unit gets more powerful. It doesn't get faster, doesn't get more HP, doesn't get more resist, doesn't... I guess it gets a little bit more air resist. Wait, it goes to 70 air resist. That's interesting. Feels like succubus upgrades are pretty valuable. This thing was kind of shit, but letting it die. 275, 200, or 225, 275. I think it's we have 503 gold. It costs 500. It means we've done it correctly. I think we have to do that. Okay. I think this means we can't afford either of these, but let's do a course and see if it's free. No. Okay. All right, do we want to work out with no resources? No, we want to take an event and hope we get gold. Doctor could resurrect a fresh human and transform it into an employee in exchange for blood. Sure. Okay. Employees brawl. Sanction for 1,000,000 turns or threaten. I guess it's a threaten. Feels bad, man. Fucking events. Alright, so our level 3 poisoner, who we'd really like to run around with, is positioned where they're quite wounded. So is the fire elemental. So is this dude. It's gonna be a pretty, and so is that dude. Pretty weak round for us if we take it as is. Still get dots here. What's our resist profile here? So we got ice there, nature and air, fire and air. Bit of a mix. But really, so we need fire resist in that back rank. Probably here, huh? Okay, let's run this. Yeah, sanction locks them out. Could have maybe done that. Not sure. Let's take adventures. Let's go! Alright, high physical. Okay, they're shuffling us at all? No. They're stunning us again in the front. Physical and air to the front. And fire. Physical, air, and fire. Nothing survives that. Although this goes last, so maybe we just succubus to the front. So we eat fire and air. Speed is 85, 35, 25, right? So if I do this, they don't shuffle us. We're gonna stun too, so getting stunned there after we've already acted is not that big a deal. Is there any dots they're doing? They do ice damage. Do the lowest ice resist. It's a 50-50 between these, so I can't even plan for that. But let's see if we survive this. So if we get hit with the ice, ice does 26 to us. Yeah. 26, and then we take another 20, so that's 46. And then this thing hits us for a quarter less of this, 46. So we're looking at 45. We're dead after that. 46 and 45 is already more health than we have. So this unit will then attack whatever the fuck it pleases. What if we get the 50-50 in our favor? Is that good enough? So it's 46 minus the 26. So we're only taking 20, and then 20, and this is like, we will, actually it's pretty close. 25% of that is 45, and then another 1 off that. So it's 45 and 4 for 49. So it's 49 and 20 is 69. We're actually okay, I think. All right, so if we get 50-50 there, we're all right. Otherwise, we're fucked. Either way, it doesn't end well for us. Do a little bit of damage, maybe. All right, so how are they? They ignore any of them ignoring traps? No. Any of them healing? No. Forgot the fighter buff. Why did you wait until after I'd confirmed the stage and moved on to say something about that, huh? I did forget the fighter buff, though. You're right. Does seem helpful. All right. They're all poison resistant, or poison weak, so it seems fine. Although we can debuff them. Is it a nature debuff resist? No, it's an all debuff, right? Okay. I can previous if I want to change it. I don't wish to change it. Although maybe I do if I'm going to fire buff there. No, we already have them. They're going to be fire. I guess we do want to previous this. Go further back. Does it matter? I don't think there's a better situation. We're still fucked either way. Problem is we're probably dead on the succubus before it acts that way. I don't really want it to die before it acts. I want the bleed going out. Both the other guys take 50% extra fire damage though, which kills them outright from the fastest unit. I go first here though. So what if we let this unit die? Problem is the fire, if it kills something, goes through people. Also, we didn't take into effect frostbite the front. No, I think we just roll with this. It's not going to be good. We end up doing a bunch of damage there and not much else. Yeah. Physical, air, fire. Ouch. Yeah. You don't know what's going on? It's actually very simple. It's just kind of like computationally like dull, maybe is the way to put it. You're trying to match up good resists versus the attacks that are showing up. So you're trying to maximize the number of actions you get in the rounds. Okay, we rolled correctly on the 50-50 here, except I think it only mattered if they weren't berserk. Windblade. Hits the front and then anyone slower than me. Didn't we just act third? Would also hit this unit. Eh. Creature needs to be faster if I care about it. So warrior guy holding his junk, yeah. Apparently when he lifts his hand it's censored too. I haven't seen yet because I don't really pay attention to that. But junk is your thing. The warrior guy. Look at this pixelated graphics too. It's like straight up pornography. Some really good shit there. That's what I'm getting at. Black rectangle of pure sexiness. You guys don't play video games specifically for that? Do you know what you're missing? That's right. Alright, so Spark does damage anyone burning, which is both of them right now. Is that good enough? Probably. Big old 18. Do we want to slow them down? We will go ahead of them on the Fire Mage by slowing them down, although this guy will hit us. Does 65 air damage. We are resistant to that. He's not Berserk. He could stun us, which would be fucking annoying as all hell. And this does damage to the front. So there's definitely... Oh, he still has 60% ice resist, even with minus 20 resist? Ouch. He goes after the Yeti. I don't think it matters. I think I'm just gonna ice block the back. Stop. Stunned. Never didn't. Another fireball does 1,000,000 damage. Feels bad. Fire elemental goes into it's still going as well. 65 air damage. Getting a lot more kills than I'd like here. Oh, burned to death. That's fine. Wind elemental gets... we tried Pandora's box. It was alright. The wind elemental gets speed as it leveled. We already leveled it once. Got speed on the first one. I don't think it got speed on the second one, Roy. So I don't think you're correct. We're going to find out, though. We have money, and we're taking the trainer event. Unless we want to save money for the course. It'd kind of be nice to have a triple level up right now. I think we just moused over it, Roy. We'd like to course. So, problem is... bit low on cash. Alright, we'll take an event. Capture for 180 gold seems really good. Let's go ahead and see. Is course selectable from Garrison or selectable from here? I don't fucking know. We're going to find out. Succubus for 300. Yes. Okay. Plunder a business trip. 8 guys right now. Really only 6. So we're pretty low on people. We gotta fight right after. Still, resources. Plunder gets us people sometimes. I kind of need a dude. Alright, where are we? Gold and an artifact. Gold and morale. 1 volunteer 3 weeks, 1 volunteer 10 weeks. Vulnerable for everybody. 30% find an artifact, and we take a vulnerable for this next one. Our traps are powerful enough. I think we're okay if we do that. Do we want to eat the vulnerable for the big payoff right now? Doesn't take any of my units either. Alright. How about I get the artifact every once in a while? Because so far I've managed to get vulnerable every time and miss the artifact every single time. Which is expected outcomes, but it would be nice, you know, to hit the high roll every once in a while. Alright, what are we doing in this fight? Not much. Not much. Okay. guess that makes sense. Could just heal that. It's kind of a fodder unit right now. Alright. We're taking veterans. Are we taking veterans? With the debuff? Maybe we're taking adventurers. We're at full enchantress HP. Fine. Okay. Alright, what are they doing besides way too much damage? Oh, they're bloodlusted as well. AoE nature, AoE frost, speed debuff. Probably all going before us. Not exactly. Do they do any healing? No. They are shuffling us in round 1. I mean, it only matters for physical in the front. It's the only place that matters. Can't be in the back. Don't want him in the back. But I want that guy definitely not in the back. This is the best layout we can do. We're still probably going to get shit on. If I really wanted to go down the rabbit hole of trying to figure out, maybe I can get one more attack min-maxing that. I don't really feel like it though. The last place gave us poison, so we probably want to get them fire. Although this thing being alive all the time is pretty bad news for us. But we elemental debuff them there and do nature damage. Doesn't really matter then, does it? It does matter because we have poison at the end, so we want to poison now. Okay. So we get as many rounds before our hero takes damage. Okay, here it's going to be physical in the fronts and AoE damage to everything. Can't really deal with... Oh, we're just fucking dead anyways because this is what AoE kill everything, right? 100 is faster than that. We will get a shot off here. How much damage is it going to be? We are nature resistant, not ice resistant though. I don't want to do math on this. So is it 75% vulnerable? No, it's 30% extra damage, right? So this is doing another like 9 basically. So it's doing 35, but it's 35 reduced by 30%. So we're doing like 27, I guess. And then this is doing 24 increased by 20% for 30, increased by another 30% for like 39. About. Those combined are enough to kill it. I don't think it matters. It's just a pain. I really don't think it matters. I think they're all dead regardless. And we just gotta hope our dots are strong enough to carry us here. Yeah. Yes, exactly, Celerity. It would be nice not to have to do that manually every single time for resistances too. Alright, one shot our dude. Literally better not to play him there. Really high nature resistance. They're not healing though, getting the dot down on... It's only the 1, the 2 rather, and this guy's basically nature immune. But he's basically fire immune. I think it's just still worth. Speed debuffs us so they go first. I'm pretty sure they one-shot us here, but we'll see. Ooh, not quite. The next 3 rooms don't give us a status effect. So we can do 40 damage, or we can do 40 damage with the nature weakness. Just to the back. Ugh. So bad all around. Go. The rogue units are super strong from the enemies. Alright. I guess the nature resistance twice paid off here. Poison arrow on the back means he doesn't get to slow debuff us. And I still don't know yet, chat, if the dots actually reflect the amount that they're taking or reflect the amount they're taking before they resist. He's currently taking 20. He's at 38 health. Numbers are before resists. All right, so if we toxic volleyed him, his resist is minus 25%. And does the nature resist tick away before the dots do damage? So does he keep his does he keep his negative resist right now or no? Because order matters here, right? Because I either have to shoot him directly or I can dot the rest of them. He loses nature resist before the dots. So this is doing at least 15. This is doing, fuck knows, we know. He's at 30, he's at 38. So he is at 23 effectively. The poison volley, I think volley is enough here. I don't know what that did for damage numbers there. Slowing them down would be really nice. Gives us another round on the archer before they go. I think this guy is dead, but I don't know it. But if we go ahead of him, so this is a really good freezing breath turn. I would like to stun him, or he's not going to die to these dots, right? Takes 15. It says it's doing 35. I don't believe it. I think I'd rather roll on the 50-50 to see if we stun him. Nice. Gives us another action there then. Would have died though if we'd hit him. It's annoying. All right. Enchantress armor or magic bramble upgrade or gold. Oh, the thing is I'm currently using magic bramble every single time. So I really want the gold, but there we go. All right, engineer, merchant. Engineer has some value, but look at this. We're gonna go, I guess we go engineer, plunder, trainer, but we need gold. Does feel like getting our traps upgraded is pretty big. A lot of people who are fatigued this round. So we're quite short on people. Although our fire elemental probably won't be back at 5. Actually, we probably don't get either of them back for this next round. Next round could be rough. Alright, let's take traps. We're going to spend out on these. Alright. We need cash badly. Monster, risk of injury 35%. Get gold, set a monster free. Could run the vulnerable thing again. See if we can ever hit 30%. Wait, what? So this is a volunteer 10 weeks gone. Volunteer 3 weeks gone. No, the volunteer's not gone at all. How many? 1? Kind of powerful units here. We're showing the exclamation point because I couldn't afford anything there. I would kind of like another artifact one day. They seem very non-impactful, so maybe this is just greedy. It's the same amount of money. I'd rather an artifact than a monster, though. Fine. What do we get? Okay. We got the gold, didn't get the artifact. Trainer at 175 or collectors. We'll pay them in life or blood. Get a lot of blood. literally not wounded though. Hard time justifying paying them except for using that resource. All right, trainer at 415. That's pretty useful. Okay. Let's not get screwed by the stupid interface here, where we forget to move our guys all into that area before accepting trainer. Why I need to do this, beyond me. This does not seem like something I should have to do for this. All right, let's take a look. Does the Air get the elemental speed? No, he doesn't get any faster, so that's wrong. Roy, I'm looking at you, since you were 100% sure when we talked about this moments ago. Could upgrade this skeleton. A little bit of HP on these really good resist profile would be nice. 225. 300 here. It's fine, as long as we're having a conversation here. Bent knee is fine. I accept your bent knee. I mean, it would make sense that this would level speed, considering the special ability applies to being faster. That would make a lot of sense. I would design a mob that way too. All right, Archer getting better is kind of good, but I want to afford at least 2 upgrades here. So this only leaves me 190 if I do this. Is 190 enough? It's 225 twice there, 200 there, 200. 150, I can upgrade one of these little shitters. I don't think that's good enough. So presumably then it's like 200, 200 is what we're looking at. So I could upgrade the Succubus, which is a decent upgrade for us. And this unit, which is not such a decent upgrade, gives it a little bit more tank, but not much. Could just save the money, a bit awkward what we have for cash. Could just take something big like this. This unit wasn't very good last time though. It's too slow. 20 HP, 20 nature resist is kind of nice. It's very expensive. Succubus level 3 is a big upgrade. You think I should invest in it now and just get through it? 200 and then save the money. Archer's doing lots of damage and worth the level up. The problem is it doesn't really stack with my resources right now to take a level up on this Archer. I do want to level the Archer up. Alright, I think I agree with the Succubus. We're going to be using Succubuses a lot here. I think I'm going to leave this guy unleveled. Alright, veterans. Yeah. Who we bringing? Like this, I think. Okay. Succubus seems very strong, but it synergizes nicely with what we're doing with the big AoE, the big sets of AoEs, because they apply dots very well. Although we did the first run on the Enchantress, it seems like the kind of like real low level like thinking strategy for the Enchantress, which is just like, oh, stack a bunch of dots. All right, front air, the stupid nature immune rogue again. Damage and morale taken from traps reduced by 50%, and then back air. So front air, back air. Do we have air resistant guys? We have 1, 2. I have 2 air resistant guys. This guy's doing more damage. Front is safer then. Get more attacks that way. We're doing AoE nature. Guy gets wounded if we do that. We could just say fuck it, let him take the damage. All right, what does the speed look like? 115, 65. So we do go faster than 2 of them. Air in the back versus air in the front, 50. 50 kills if this guy gets hit at all. So 75 reduced by half is going to be, it's going to kill me in 2 rounds though, right? Because it's a half reduction. Oh, we're going to die anyways in 2 rounds because of this. I don't think it makes any difference here. 50 twice. Plus this dot is going to get us. So we're dead in 2 rounds. Anyway, we look at this, right? Okay. They don't shuffle me. Let's do this then. All right, we're going to have just bled them or dotted them with poison. So presumably fire seems okay. And then we're going to spell them. The spell is going to... What did our spells do? Left them the additional damage there. Yeah, we want a spell to give spell is just elemental resist though. Does it matter? None of them are immune to fire. Okay, fine. Furnace. Poison. It probably does matter based on what we have left, which is a poisoner. Fine. Alright, air damage front and back. Nature damage everywhere. Okay. Hey, Joe. We can hover the spells. Well, I know what spells we have. There's only 3 spells we have. So that doesn't really change anything. Can I hover the spells?
I'm waiting for
Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure. Oh, I can. Nice. I see what you're saying. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see what comes out of this. So I can hit 2 with this. 38 twice or 50 once with the vulnerability. Is it all damage? I think it's all damage. Yeah. Pretty big rogue attack. Oh, we got no value out of the bone then. Just maybe 1 dot tick or something. Alright, they're already infected. But it doesn't jump the fire skill, it's just once. Well, doing fucking more nature damage to this guy is entirely pointless, so it's just kiss here. Slowing them down means we go first on the succubus. The fire might kill it, so I think it's probably worth. Killing that outright's alright, but we're going to go ahead of it next round since it's already acted, so freezing breath here. I don't know if he's dead to the dot or not. He is. It's unfortunate. Okay. Power, max life, armor. Okay. Still don't know if power upgrades spells or not. All right, so we have course. So he got wounded enough that he's out for a while. We really need some people healing. Can only see 2 events in the future. No reason to suspect a upgrade. So I think I'll take course. Do we want to pay 300 for him to get 2 levels? Yeah, I will. All right, alchemist, convert blood into tears and then tears and blood into gold. I think I'm just gonna alchemist some tears into some blood into tears. Probably like 3 sets. I don't know about any money here. The next one is the one where we can give a little bit. I guess we do want a little gold out of this. Get a little bit more valuable because of our magic purse. It's okay. I'm finding the game more interesting than I thought I was going to. I'm enjoying it. Something a little bit different. Though therapist is morale. We can get 2 morale on everybody. 2 morale on everybody is actually a pretty big deal. Question is, does it do it to the employees or the garrison or both? Do we have any fucking clue? I guess we can do it here and then roll. Alright, you can extend paying tiers or expend paying gold. I'm happy to extend paying tiers. Let's see who got affected. Everybody. That was kind of a nice one for us. It's the first time that event's been good for us. Alchemist or event. I think we're good. Take an event. Take 25 damage and insult them. Sure. Stronger heroes, but we get a better dungeon. Nice. These two need morale recovery. Everybody else is good to go. I'm basically using these units as fodder. Our resist profile is going to suck this fight. Can't do a lot about that. Veteran, champion. Seems like a pretty easy veteran. I don't know what the difference between these are. We get like bugs and shit in Aztec ruins, and we get like the frost attacks in the Frostcade. I think we're gonna go to Aztec ruins. I guess I do know the difference because I just outlined the difference out loud to you guys as I chose that. Go. All right, our units didn't get a lot stronger there, although we've got some investment in there. All right, resistant to dodges the first trap. Ignores the first attack. Place 1 negative. So what are they going to do here? We're either going to apply poison or debuff them. Nature resistance reduced by 40. Seems kind of nice. Although the first trap's ignored, so maybe we don't want that. Is it first trap or first? Yeah, it is just first trap. So we could debuff nature resistance on these two and then hit them for 1 billion fucking damage. Although this unit is not super quick. We can debuff it more. Maybe that's okay. And it will have a second debuff before it gets to act. Alright. So I think this is a reasonable poison cloud. And we fight them. Air front, physical back. No AoEs, it's nice. They do a lot of damage though right now with the buff. Air front. Don't have anyone with air resist. How fast is this unit? 35 goes last, goes second to last. How much damage is it doing? 55. I don't want to get 1 shot. Getting 2 shot is maybe okay. Don't forget the enrage this time. Thanks. It's basically immune to frost. This unit does nothing for us. I actually don't give a shit if this unit just dies and eats the hit. It's fine. We do have physical resist there. So like this, I guess. This unit will die there. Fuck, we're only gonna get 1 out of that. I guess still getting 2 attacks is probably better. Because I'm dead in the back if I go there on the succubus. Am I? I'm not. 55 is 75. I guess this is actually this. Question is, do we want these two swapped? Since I'm already going to have gone, I don't do anything in this entire fight. I think I'm going to fucking demoralize them too. Yeah, I think this is better. All right. Will this unit be better by now? Probably not. It's a very squishy group. And our second trap goes after, which is really kind of devastating. Alright, looks like they're probably making it to the Enchantress here unless something really goes unexpectedly. Alright, so our plan was Pollen Cloud. Into a Poison Trap. Into Hypothermia. To a one-shot. Being lazy about the Berserk. Okay. So nature damage applies nature weakness. Who goes next? That unit. So more nature weakness actually has some value because we want them weak for the spell, which is a nature damage attack. Or tiredness, which does nothing. All right. All right, that guy doesn't have the nature debuff anymore, unfortunately. Everybody else does. Then they get the fire. Not bothered with tier farming. I don't know what that means. Probably not is the answer. All right, Frozen Arm to the front. He's actually takes a little bit of damage from this right now. Still massively reduced, but they're all pretty frost. No, they're not pretty frost resistant. I guess I don't care about that. Let's do damage to the back. All right, armored, so that we'll blow all the way back. They're already poison dotted. Infernal Kiss kills that one outright. Is he dead to the dots? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Didn't kill outright. Left him at 3 health. Dead to the dots though. What do we want to do damage here? I wanted to do fire damage there. It's not going to work, of course, now. Spark to the front. No one. They're all on fire. I guess Spark hits all 3 of them. That's okay. We're going to get another round before we're dead. Front. Yeah, we actually do get another attack. Is more burning worth anything here? No. The blue tears when a hero is scared away. You get a resource no matter how they die, right? So I'm not sure it matters. Still both on fire. We have another trap. Which trap is it? Is it fire trap? Yeah, it is. So 60 with double dot on the most unwounded one, or 30 and let the dot kill him. Yeah. So no, I don't really care which resource. You don't. I haven't found like tiers to be easier to spend than blood, for example. Alright, didn't take any hero damage, that's good. A lot of our people wounded, but sure. Can have Prismatic Stone. 331 gold is a ton. Elementals gain 5 dot resistances. We're running a couple elementals. This dude is big. And he does fire damage and applies fire weaknesses, which is kind of interesting. And he's also very valuable long term. But we do have 20% modifier to gold. Sure, another monster is always good, but I could say that of any of these things. A Prismatic Stone is always good. 331 gold is always good. This is opportunity cost. It's a comparison between options that you can't take all of, right? I mean, he is slow as dirt. I kind of want to level him. Yeah, unit upgrade for science is kind of where I'm at. I think the gold might be better. 331 gold is so much, but I kind of want to level them. All right, merchant engineer event. Let's get our last trap to 4. Yeah. I need monsters right now. I think I'm kind of okay on monsters, honestly. We're about to get 2 back. I don't think we need monsters right now, but it's okay. It doesn't hurt to get a round of regeneration somewhere in here, so shouldn't be moving these people around because randomly I'll get an event that doesn't let me use my people. Alchemists or event. Could move some blood into tiers. I think I'll just take an event. Hey, look at that. Oh, we get 1 for... I thought I was gaining both these. Never mind. Maybe not. Do we want 1 morale? No. We don't. Okay. Alright. Plunder or business trip. Trainer next week. Let's get... I mean, it's bad for everyone except Malphus going on a trip right now, right? So I think this is business trip. Alright. So we could send him off with actually a really good one for us, but he's gone. This guy will go for 134 gold and recover 2 morale, which is actually pretty useful for 5 weeks. That's fine. This is all right. We get more resources, and I actually really want the resources. It's a useless unit, though. I was going to say, like, kind of nice to have the fire elemental back, but this is more resources, and it's a useless unit, so I think we're going to do that. Yeah. Any interest in TFT set 3? No, not really. Okay, adventurers or veterans? We want to do veterans if we can. How bad is this likely to be for us? Fairly rough. Too bad you weren't back here. Wounded units are unavailable for training too, right? That's the other issue. All right, resist profile here is fire, nature, fire, air, air, nature, nature, air. So we don't want these two together. Applying fire resistance. Probably would like that after our trap set. I don't care if this thing can't level that much. I don't care if this thing dies. So now what do we have? We've got a fire nature resist. We've got an air nature resist. And we have a cold physical resist. This last fight looks kind of bad, but alright. We put the unemployed to work. How is that evil? Good question. Okay, veterans. Yeah, I had fun with TFT for a while, and then it got boring. I didn't like in the end how little interaction you had with other people. Okay, so they walk in. It's gonna be, what's the room? The room is gonna be fire weakness. It's too early for fire weakness to be very helpful. Or physical bleeds. And what are these units like? Actually fairly physically vulnerable. So a bleed is fine. 85 nature resist. 30 nature resist, 45 nature resist. None of them avoid a trap. Alright, so it's a furnace. Into a bleed. Excuse me? Oh, I don't make the decision. No, I make the decision when I cast it. Okay, that's fine. And then into some dots. They're doing poison to everybody. Air to the back and nature to the back. Air and nature, you say. So we're fairly resistant. The question is 3 attacks too much? And do we gain any value by this thing being alive? I could just tank him 1 round there. We're pretty fast. He's not dead to that. Dies to the first attack, probably. Which of these is faster? 45. So we definitely die there. Do I get 2 attacks off if I do this, though? It's the less good of the two as well. So I've already taken 29 over divided by 30% of that. So I've taken 20. So I'm at 40. Then this attack hits me for 30. So we're at 10. And then this attack kills us outright. Do I gain 2 attacks if we do it the other way? Frost is fine there. Dotting them with nature is only minimally useful, since they're all pretty resistant to it. Do I gain an attack this way? I think he's dead to the double rogue dot though, right? Like he just does nothing. The rogue's always going to act before us twice and is always going to do at least 30 twice. I don't think I gain anything by doing that. I'm not sure we get any extra actions, but the other way we definitely don't. So yeah. Why not put the fire monsters together and stack burn? Because one of my fire monsters isn't engaged in this at all. He's sitting home for the week, and my other fire monster really wants them to be debuffed, which they get debuffed by resistances by going through there. So I can immediately cast Incineration, hitting all of them, because they're all going to be negative fire resist when they walk in here. That's the thought process. Alright. Nature damage to everybody, air damage to the back, nature damage to the back. Air and nature to the back is there for resistances. These positioning don't matter particularly, except which one do I want to go. I want this one attacking most. So I should be able to hit everything with fire nonstop. So that seems pretty good. Like this then. Okay. Alright, Poison Cloud. Call today. I think we're in pretty good shape actually versus this. We'll see. Alright, so we're gonna Swarm of Bats them. The heal is going to be super annoying here because I took so much dot damage going into this already. It's going to be super annoying. Pretty little weak dot overall. I love the idea of killing the rogue this round though. He does go first, so he probably dies to the dot. It's pretty nice. Rogue is dead, right? I don't have to worry about this. Yeah, he's triple dotted. He's definitely dead. Another round out of the archer is amazing. This is veteran, right? Okay, no heal for them now. Oh, hi. I mean, I'm set up. I mean, lightning. I think I'm set up the brambles here. It's fine. And now we'll spread fire all across his units. So that'll be good. Don't you dare kill somebody. We could kill him or make him go slower. We'll make him go slower. Yep. Alright, another magic purse for more gold gain. Extra status effects. We already have the chance to do that. Taking more magic purses. Great. Alright, trainer plunder. We're at 623 gold. Can upgrade traps, but we only get 2 traps to bring through this. Did take a wound on a couple guys there, a nature dude there. But it's time to level. I don't have enough information to see if there's another trainer. Ideally, if there was another trainer, we'd go trainer, plunder, plunder, trainer. Or, but I think it's just an easy trainer here. Okay, 400 to upgrade Chubby over here. Gets 25 more HP, ice and fire resist, and nothing else. That's kind of a rough level. This guy going to 4 gets faster, more damaging, more health. That's it. This guy going to 3. We're hoping that level 4 is interesting on this because level 3 is very uninteresting. This guy going to 4 gets a damage and health, which is super good with such high resists. This is an upgrade to fire damage to the front, X HP upgrade. So it goes to this. What do we got going here? HP and more fire damage. I like how this applies burn at that level. It's pretty good. I think I'm on the succubus level up. That leaves us 398 gold. We need 400 for this, so I can't take the succubus and Malthus level up. It's a lot of air resist, correct? It's kind of a bummer. Could take upgrades here and upgrades there. Can I ever get 3 here? I can't, right? I think I'm just gonna take 2 then. Let's take here and take here. Okay. 173 remaining. Bummer. Take a plunder. 3 volunteers, all of whom I don't want to lose. We can pay 100, find a monster. 100% risk of unavailability for 2 weeks. But 2 weeks means we're back in time, right? That's pretty interesting. And we get +1 motivation here, which is another round. Risk of injury, 1 volunteer, 3 weeks. I don't get to choose. It brings gold, which is nice. That is a fuck ton of gold. Chat. It's 10 weeks someone gone, though. It's pretty rough to have someone out for 10 weeks right now. I think we have to greed this. It's too good. Okay. No one wounded. We min-rolled that, I think, for 338, right? Okay, more plundering. Thought it was a 10-week disable. Did we miss the 10-week disable? We 25'd it? Nice. I thought the 10 weeks, though, was not just the injury. You're saying the 10 weeks it lists there is the injury time? I assumed it was I thought the guy just auto got a 10-week penalty and then had a chance to be injured. Yeah. Pretty nice. So we min-rolled the gold, but didn't get a wound. So that's pretty nice. There's another plunder here. Alright, find a monster. We lose 1 morale. Doesn't matter on the fire elemental. Doesn't matter on Malthus. And it takes this guy out if we do that. Set a monster free. 20%. Okay, gold. Okay, gold and volunteer. Okay, this is a very easy. Necromancer's Lair. Plunder. Fire elemental. Oh, we got a fire elemental. I don't know who the volunteer was. Not bad. Who was it? Do we min-roll and get the Yeti? We min-roll and got the Yeti. It's too bad. Okay, so we got a couple people out now. Can sell people. It's all of them that lose morale. Oh, okay. I thought it was just 1. It makes sense then. Do we wish to go to the black market? Sell monsters in garrison that are no longer useful to me. Okay, so I could put everyone in the garrison and see what they're worth. I don't know if I can sell multiples or not. Yeah. All right, what do we have? I can sell these. Sell the ones who aren't here. Can sell the Yeti for 169. I can sell these stupid ice dudes for 101. Seems like an easy sell. We're gonna try multiple selects. He's out for 6 weeks too, and I don't want anything to do with this guy. This thing's not very useful to us either, and selling for quite a lot. Although it's one of my only physical armor resistant units. And it's currently active with full stamina. I don't know if I can sell more than one yet. Let's try selecting 2. Can select 2. Nine weeks is forever, and the Yeti has no synergy with what we're doing. What are his resist profile like? Resistant to ice. We don't have a lot of ice resistant guys, so that maybe is worth something. This guy's also ice resistant. I don't think I'm selling this guy. I think he's useful to us still. He has no synergy. He's just literally a meat shield, and we're never going to level him. So his meat shielding might not even be that good anymore. Doesn't level very well either. A lot of gold already. Maybe we end up going to a merchant though if we have enough gold and buying a unit. I haven't used the merchant in forever because I never have any money. I think I sell here. Greed strikes again. Jet, you realize that in card game in games like this where you're building a progressively stronger team, the greedier you are, or the greedier you are that you can support early, the better off you are later. That's just how that works. That's literally how the game works. Yeah. Alright, I'd like them to heal. Everybody else doesn't need to. More gold is more upgrades, exactly. So we have exactly 6 here, which is a little bit unpleasant. 2 level 3 succubuses will spread them out. 2 fire elementals will spread them out. So it's definitely this way. The question is either Malphus or Atmos. Prefer Atmos taking wounds because he's less good. So probably going first is okay, but we get more. Dude, we have like a whole fucking fire team here though if we run him. We just stop them in round 1. Let's do this. Okay. Wait, did I select veterans? I hope I selected veterans. Don't know what I clicked on there. All right. So first we get this room. This room either allows us to apply fire weakness to everybody. Seems good. Start with the fire weakness then. Great. So they're all going to come in. How much fire weakness is it? It's like 40. This guy's not fire weak then. But the other 2 are. The attack hits middle and spreads outwards. What's the speed? So, okay, they're gonna shuffle us and do 1 billion damage. That kind of sucks. Speeds are 20, 80, 60. So we go first on the succubus. We're gonna be shuffled. Only place we really don't want to be. Back is air damage. Ice damage area. So we really don't want to be as in the front with them. We don't want to be in the back with this guy. Don't really care actually. We're going last there, so we can. I suppose we have a debuff for fire. Also, both of us are. Oh wow, we're minus. This thing is gonna wreck us. It's gonna do 53, 54 rather, fire damage to everybody, or ice damage to everybody each round. So if it goes twice, it kills everyone. So actually, we really want this guy in the back. Like that. Okay. All right. They're all going to be burning already, but they're going to be fire debuffed too. So presumably Furnace has some value right now, although, I mean, I guess we could Poison Cloud with the Succubus. I wasn't really planning on it, but we could. Especially since we debuff. Yeah, it's Furnace here. And then it's that, then it's the Poison Cloud, and then it's our team, and our team is going to run physical in front. No one really stops that very well. Air and ice to the back. Okay. Okay. Heat wave. Get burned. Shuffled us. Okay, hit the lesser of the good ones. Do we want to put infection down here? 70. It will spread to all of them. Fire damage applying burn to them is fine. We're going to get that spreading out from there anyways, at least to 2. Does additional damage because of the positioning. That's a lot of damage. So that's 40 damage, or this is 38 plus another 30. It seems pretty clear what's better. The only question is how many turns of it do we have? Why are you going ahead of us? You're slow as shit. Why the hell did you go? Because we get speed. Oh, we got speed debuff. Feels bad. Okay. Taking advantage of that last round of fire resist. One down. Great. Can bone him. Can we kill him? Magma ball is 60. Yeah. Got. Alright, more gold. Do we want an ice elemental or a pile of bones? We don't want a pile of bones. Do we want an ice elemental or 259 gold? Ice elemental is resistant to ice. We don't have a lot of those. Has a fair amount of HP. And has physical armor. Ice elemental sucks. It only attacks front. Fills a nice resist profile for us though. Remember we were talking about going to the market for people? I think it's ice elemental. Alright. Doctor, merchant. I guess we're going to the merchant. We want shitty guy, or shitty trap. I wish I could tell what these things did. I'm afraid to click on them though, because I'm afraid it's gonna. I guess if I click, it's not. Don't buy it. Okay. I don't really want this. I think we're just leaving. I know we can renew, but I don't want to waste money on spending. I think this is just leave. All right, engineer or collectors. Collectors it is. We're gonna pay a little bit of life. A course, yes. I don't remember if they have to be somewhere or not. Let's assume they don't. Do we want 3 levels on this guy? Fuck yeah, we do. 2 levels, I guess. Seminar, collectors again, or sanctuaries. We didn't get stronger this round. That sucks. Trainer next round. Sanctuary, I pay a resource and I get some sort of really nasty debuff for the opponents. Is really strong. They can bleed. Or they can be resistance debuff. I can do both. Let's fucking resistance debuff them and bleed them. Wait, what? I wanted to take both those. Okay. All right. Be really nice to let you heal. Don't care about you healing. I had to select both. I see. Well, that's annoying. Like Malphus, a chance to heal. Feel Atmos take damage. I don't really care if you die that much, but I guess if I can get you out for free, I should. So this is poisons, fire, and a tank, kinda. Strong versus ice, weak versus ice, strong versus ice, weak versus ice. I don't think they're gonna do ice damage, but they might, I guess. This is wrong. Should try to leave one of these people the chance not to take damage. Okay. We want to fight veterans. We want to fight them in ice? No, we want to fight them over here. Okay. All right, let's do some value here. See if we can get ahead of this. He's just got